Hey, this is Carlos Diaz from Extra, and you're watching Doing Indy.
Hi everybody and welcome to Doing Indy. I'm your host, Seth Hancock. And do you guys know what's going on in Indianapolis this weekend? Well, I'm going to tell you. It's the Circle City Classic. I mean, it brings over 100,000 people right into downtown Indy for one of the biggest events that Indy sees. And if you guys don't know what Circle City Classic is, we're going to take you on a ride to show you what it's all about. All right, for those of you who remember last year, yours truly got to rap with Flavor Flav, courtesy of Black Expo. Well, Black Expo is this gigantic organization that does a lot of great things in Indianapolis, and one of the biggest things that they do every year is an event called Circle City Classic. And we're lucky enough to be joined by this guy right here. This is Tony Mason. He's the executive director of Circle City Classic, and we're actually going to learn all about what Circle City Classic is today because this guy's been around since 2006, knows it all. I mean, Tony, Circle City Classic has been around for 24 years, right?
This is our 24th anniversary, absolutely. And this game was started in 1984 by the late Reverend Charles Williams, former president of Indiana Black Expo. He had a great vision, and he was able to mobilize the community to generate support for a game that would, first and foremost, showcase the economic impact that African Americans could have on this community, but it also served the purpose of being a fundraiser to support the Indiana Black Expo Circle City Classic Scholarship Program and also to generate revenues to support both the operating expenses and programs for Indiana Black Expo as well as its collaborating partner, the Indiana Sports Corporation. It is a showcase of cultural excellence. We are promoting educational achievement and supporting it through our scholarship program, and we're also creating a platform to showcase historical black colleges and universities.
The parade and the halftime show in and of itself are worthy of coming to Circle City Classic.
Absolutely. The parade takes place prior to the game on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. And historically, over 100,000 people have come downtown to line the streets for the parade, and it annually features over 100 parade entries, including the marching bands of the participating universities. And of course, this year, our parade grand marshal is Miss Kelly Rowland, formerly of Destiny's Child, and of course, she'll also be performing at halftime.
One of the best things about Circle City Classic is the battle of the bands, if you will, between the two participating schools.
Absolutely. This year, of course, we have Florida A&M University, and it's Marching 100. And you know, the name is misleading as they have over 400 band members.
Wow.
So they do cover the entire field. They'll be taking on Winston-Salem State University's Marching Rams in a halftime Battle of the Bands showdown, which is sponsored by Caterpillar. And this year, they're actually going to culminate with a drumline challenge between the two. And it's been quite a while since we've had something of that magnitude happen here. But in addition to Kelly Rowland and the marching bands, we have a live performance by a young man by the name of Cupid. And his song is created the latest dance craze all across America called the Cupid Shuffle. Another significant thing about this, both marching bands actually play his song and do the dance while they're performing it.
Really?
So that's going to generate a lot of excitement. Don't be surprised if you see 40 to 50,000 people doing that dance while this man's performing.
Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? If that's
It's a good effort.
If that's a Cupid Shuffle, I got it down. And then all you gotta do is throw the Michael Jackson leg thing in, and we're good. You may be surprised because you're gonna see some really talented people because at some point we've had Jerry Rice here playing, right?
Absolutely. Jerry Rice and Mississippi Valley State played in the very first Circle City Classic here in a game in which the naysayers said would never draw more than 5,000 to 10,000 fans. And of course, as you know, over 35,000 fans attended that first game. Other significant players have included Steve Air McNair, Hugh Douglas, and Eric Williams, both who played for Central State University. Also, Robert Mathis, currently of the Indianapolis Colts. He was our defensive MVP in 2002. He had 4 sacks in the game.
Really?
So, absolutely, we've had some great players play in this event, and it served as a stage, if you will, for their future success in the NFL.
Now, what's the future of Circle City Classic?
We're going to continue to fashion it as a homecoming of sorts. If anything, the Midwestern homecoming for individuals who've attended historical black colleges and universities. We want this event for another 24 to 25 years to be able to generate dollars to support scholarships, promote education, and as well as to serve as a showcase for these great institutions that still have a great role and place on the educational landscape.
So if you guys want to know all that's going on with Circle City Classic, make sure you check out the information at the end of the show. I mean, you'll figure out where to get tickets, the calendar of events, everything that's taking place right here in downtown Indy, because this is a really huge event. So for Doing Indy, I'm your host, Seth Hancock, and until next time, get out there and do something. If you're wondering what the Circle City Classic is, well, let us take you on a ride to show you all the great things the Circle City Classic has to offer. And you know.
I know, because I go every year and I have a good time.
There you go.
I mean, people from all over the world come to the city of Indianapolis.
That's what it's all about.